Hey guys, this is Miss Leone here. I'm going to be doing a demo on how to use the pencil in different ways. This is called pencil practice. So the supplies that you're going to need are a pencil, a piece of paper. I always like to have a sharpener and eraser on hand in case I need it. You may not need it, but it's good to have nearby just in case. So I'll just move these over here so they're not in my way. So the first thing we always want to do is put our names. So I'll put my name right there. The next thing we're gonna do is label the actual activities. So this is called practice using a pencil. Okay, and then we'll underline that. So now we have the activity ready to start. So there's different parts of a pencil that we're gonna be using. The point of the pencil, the way that we normally write, the way that I just wrote that, how we normally hold it, we're using the point of the pencil. So let's write point of the pencil with the point of the pencil. So this is gonna be this section. So let's do some marks with the point of the pencil. So you can see when we create lines with the pencil point, you can see that they're very skinny, they're very sharp, okay? This is what you would use when you're drawing, when you normally sketch, when you're outlining, and when you're writing. So we can see you can make all different types of lines. You can make spirals and wavy lines and zigzag lines, okay? So, or even just like a random line that looks like a string of some sort. So that is the point of the pencil. Now, next, we have the side of the pencil. So you're gonna be labeling this as you go along so we know what it is. So the side of the pencil. So to hold the pencil properly, to use the side, you wanna lay down your pencil and pick it up. You're pinching it. Then you're gonna put your pointer finger right here on the top portion, and you're gonna be looking at the pencil lead. And look, see how on this side it's a little shorter? And then as I move it around, there's more exposed. So this is where you're always gonna wanna have a nice sharpened pencil when you're using the side. This is also called gradation, and I'll go a little more into that, but let me just show you how to actually make these marks with the side of the pencil. So again, you're gonna be putting the pencil down with the fattest amount of lead showing and pick it up, pinch it, and go like this. So let's start. So you're gonna see that these lines are actually much thicker and they're softer. So this is really good if you're trying to get like a soft edge. It's good for shading. It's good for filling in various bigger areas so you can see right away that it's much different compared to over here. Okay, so you can see that. Much fatter, much thicker, much softer looking. Oh, and be careful, I had an eraser crumb under my paper, so it made this little mark. So you don't wanna get any marks, so you wanna make sure that you're always cleaning out any stray eraser crumbs or any crumbs. So now let's see how it looks when we're shading in. So I'm gonna draw a box here, and I'm gonna draw a box on this side. And then let me just separate these two so we really have a sense of what is what. So if I'm gonna be shading in this box and I'm using the point of my pencil, even if I'm trying to be neat, you can see that it's very liney. You can see the space, you can see the individual lines. So that wouldn't be good if you were really trying to shade. So again, pick up, pinch it, look, get the fattest part facing down, oops. And then when we start shading, you can see that when you shade in the box, it's much smoother. And then I can go, that was vertical, I can go horizontally and just fill it in nice and neat. And then like with anything, even though it's just practice, erase any edges that you go out the line. So you can see right there. So this technique is actually called gradation shading. Right? This is how you shade having it soft and full, and it's much easier to fill in a big area. So for example, if I'm just trying to fill in this side real fast, you can see that those lines, they're not very neat, they're not very filled in. It's gonna take forever to do that, and you're still gonna see your lines, versus if I use, again, pinching it, lifting it, looking for the fat part, you can see that it's so much easier to shade in using the side. And then if I press down really hard, you can see that it starts to get darker. Okay, so this is where we're gonna get like different values. And then if you wanna get rid of that stripe, you can just kind of go overlap it lightly and it'll smooth. So those are the two parts of the pencil. The point of the pencil on this side, straight, thin, good for outlining, good for writing, good for drawing. Side of the pencil, good for shading, good for filling in large areas and to get that soft effect. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just make sure that your paper looks like mine and you'll be good to go. The next tutorial will be covering how to actually use this gradation shading technique to make value scales. So you guys have a great day. Bye.